Well, hello, Transparent Church and friends. This is Pastor James with the Word of the Day. Today I want to spotlight Mark chapter 4, verses 39 and 40 from the New Living Translation, where we find these words. When Jesus woke up, he rebuked the wind and said to the waves, "Silence, be still." Suddenly the wind stopped, and there was a great calm. Verse 40. Then he asked them, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Well, as we get started today and continue in the theme for the week, living light in a heavy world, I want to use for a theme today, when God's presence calms the storm. Jesus begins to tell his disciples ahead of time that they're going to the other side. And instead of finding rest in what Jesus said, they began to turn their focus on the storm. They're in a storm and Jesus is asleep. Although he's in the same storm they're in, he's not panicking because he is peace. I think what he wants us to know today is that if we're in a storm, we shouldn't panic. We should just place our focus in the right place, not on the storm, not on the type of boat that we have, not on our resources, but on who it is that's in the boat of life with us, and that's Jesus. And so the Hump Day help for today is focus on the source of peace and not your current situation. If you and I focus on the source of peace, which is Jesus, it doesn't matter how fierce the storm may be that we're in, because we know our peace comes in who's riding in the boat with us as opposed to the storms around us. Jesus gets up, speaks to the storm and the waves and the winds and says, "Peace, be still." And there is peace. And then he asks the disciples, "Do you still not have any faith?" Listen, you and I have been walking with God, most of us, if not all of us, for a long time. Don't let it be asked of us, do we still have faith because we're facing a storm? Let God's peace be in the fact that you trust the one that's on board and not the wind that's coming on and against the boat. Let's make it a great day in the Lord. Have a great one.